Dealing with incompatibility in your marriage. Hey Swans, I'm Yvonne, your marriage and divorce coach at Black Swan Relationship Academy. Today I'll be looking at dealing with incompatibility in your marriage. I'll be right back after these. Relationships can be complicated and challenging to navigate, but when you experience incompatibility in your relationship, feeling overwhelmed is not uncommon. What is incompatibility? When you and your partner are very different, maybe you have different hobbies, interests, beliefs, values, and so much more. You've all heard that famous saying that opposites can attract. It's probably your difference that attracted you to each other in the first place. You may feel like you're pulling in different directions. You've asked yourself, can incompatibility work in this marriage? Simply put, the answer is yes. First, understanding and accepting that you and your spouse are not very compatible can be hard. This does not mean the end of your marriage. There are ways in which you can work around these challenges and overcome. Once you've accepted, then celebrate the difference. This might seem somewhat radical, however, here's the thing. It's that difference that drew the two of you together at the beginning. Celebrating these differences can be a superb way of overcoming incompatibility issues in your relationship. An important cause for incompatibility in relationships is a lack of balance regarding you, your spouse, and each other. Studies have examined that people get into relationships and stay in them based on their future happiness and expectation. Unbalanced expectation can cause conflict in the marriage that can turn a healthy relationship into one devoid of love and care. When you start seeing signs of incompatibility, it is essential that you and your spouse actively address this. It's been my husband's desire to sell up and relocate to Jamaica from the time I've known him. That thought has always filled me with dread. I want to go somewhere else, anywhere but there. We've been at this impasse for years, never making any lasting plan. Then finally, last December, we had yet another conversation. This time I listened. He heard me. Now a decision has been made that will accommodate both of us.
Simple steps to join Black Swan community. Download the Black Swan app from either Google Play Store or Apple Store. Launch the app and tap on register. Put in your valid information, then tap on continue. Put in the verification code sent to your email to authenticate your account. Then log into your account. Be sure to accept all permissions displayed at installation stage to enjoy all the cool features in the app. You can now enjoy community of high-value women with support from coaches and trainers. Book calls with coaches, chat, post, and interact with the community. Enjoy!
Another way in which you can overcome incompatibility in your marriage is to focus on the emotional connection you have in the relationship. The feelings you have for each other matters. They require validation. If you and your spouse don't have a solid emotional connection, incompatibility is likely. Remember, it's that emotional connection that attracted you to each other. It fueled the desire for you coming together. If it has gone, then address it. This needs both of you to work together to recognize the loss of the disconnect, which can happen due to work-life balance, financial pressures, and so on. What's imperative here is that you sit down and find a way to fix the situation. Remember, healthy communication is crucial in your marriage. Lack of or poor communication can cause incompatibility. Relationship expert Marcus and Ashley Casey in their book, Communicating in Marriage, have stated, communication being the common area that requires work in most relationships. If you are both prepared to work on bettering your communication skills, you can unlock the power to overcome an incompatibility. There are many opportunities for you to grow together and nurture the relationship. Some couples who may appear to be compatible with each other experience situations where they're at loggerheads. Believe it or not, having difficulties in your marriage is normal. It is how you handle the situation in these challenging times that dictates the outcome. The effort to resolve and combat the differences of incompatibility in your marriage, that is most imperative. It establishes the course for a healthy and loving marriage. When you sense incompatibility, don't wait. Have a heart-to-heart conversation with your spouse. Be honest with each other. This is paramount. If you're concerned about the direction in which the relationship is going, then say it. Having a heart-to-heart with your spouse will enable you to stay calm about it. When you and your partner deal with differences level-headed, the outcome will be much better. You and your spouse may be very different from each other. That doesn't necessarily mean that you two cannot build a beautiful future together. Be honest with your spouse, communicate openly, and work on the emotional aspects of the relationship while growing together. If I said anything that has resonated with you and you would like to take this further, check out the link in the description box below and book a call with me. Let's talk about why being a compatibility is not the end of you and your spouse. In the meantime, it's been wonderful sharing this video with you. Until we meet again, take care. Have a wonderful day, my darlings. Goodbye for now.
Well done for coming to the end of this video. What I want to ask you is, what have you learned? What is your takeaway? And what are you going to start practicing right away? Those 3 things are how you are going to get the best out of every class here at the Black Swan Relationship Academy. Please put it in the comments so that we can all have a look. So I can have a look, the coaches can have a look, and I promise you, we read every comment. We may not be able to reply to every comment, but we read all your comments and we want to see how you are growing. And we will see you on the next video.